just turns to custard, raise your hand. I don't know why you're here tonight. Maybe it's because you are trying to juggle so much in your business and not sure where to go. Or you might be over here, that Santander have invited you tonight, and you're going to be able to get some good information on how to run your business and the finances, and that's why they're here, to get control back of your business. Why is it good to have control of your business? You know where the finances are, you know how the business is going. When is the best time to have control of your business? About 5 years ago, yeah? When's the second best time to have control of your business? Right now, absolutely right. So, business is about juggling so much, isn't it? And I want to show you what that looks like. Yes, we have bought a cloth because it's going to be quite interesting. And let me show you what that means. I'll put this cloth out. I need some people to come and help me. Lenny, would you like to come and help? Would you like to come and help as well?
Are they boiled?
Just come and stand up here. Kelly, would you like to come and help? I see Mark there. Mark, would you like to come and help? No, sure you'd like to come and help. Now, you are all in a big firm, okay? So you've only got one job. You're the finance director, all right? That's what you have to do. You're the sales director. You're the marketing manager. You're the admin manager. And you're the HR manager. So that's what you're going to do. So start nodding your head up and down, because that's all you have to do. All right? It's simple, isn't it?
It's easy.
Okay, of course it is, absolutely, because that's what you've got to do in your business. Now, the thing is that Lenny, he decides, I'm sick and tired of working in this office. I can go and do it all by myself far better. So you keep tossing your egg, and all of a sudden, you as the marketing manager, you're going to give him your egg. So you're going to, it's 2 now, so you can go. So you keep going, because you've got now your own business, and you're tossing 2 eggs, right? And you're right, because he's going to keep tossing. So give him your egg, because he's the marketing manager, and he's got to do all of these things. So keep tossing them. Keep tossing them. Come on, keep going. Well done. But now, now you're going to give him the finance. Keep doing. You're the finance director now. So this is something else, because you're self-employed. Well done. Keep going. And give him your egg. Keep tossing them all. Keep going. You're doing really. Keep going. It's your business now. Keep going. Right. Well done. Isn't that what business is all about, huh? When you're self-employed. Right. So, welcome to the world of business. And who's been there when you've had to juggle and toss so many things and been working at night? Exactly, I've been there myself. I want to tell you a story about Steve. Steve owned a shoe shop, and he was just about out the back door. Steve was working 6 days a week, and he thought, I need to open 7 days a week, because if I open 7 days a week, I'm going to get more customers coming in. So he opened 7 days a week. What he forgot, though, is that working 7 days a week, he now had to pay his staff time and a half. So he was actually going further and further downhill. So we started to work with him, and we said to him, how many customers are you having coming in per day to your shop? Guess what his answer was? He didn't know. Exactly right. So we actually did a test and measure. And all banks like when you test and measure, because it comes down to the money. All right? And the international language of business is numbers. So we asked him, and he had no idea. So for a month or so, we had to find out how many people were coming into his shop. In the end, we found out that it was about 600. And we said, good, how many of those people that come in are you converting into clients? And he said, oh man, easy, well, it's about 70 or 80%. You go, well, that's interesting. Okay. So we tested and measured. And guess what we found out? 40. 25%. It's 150 clients. So we said, Steve, how many of those clients have got doing a transaction? How many transactions are they doing? Guess what his answer was? He didn't know. Exactly right. Thank you. We found out that every On average, every client was doing about 2 transactions. And they were spending £75 for them. He didn't know that either. So what we've done is we've multiplied these two to find out that his revenue was £22,500. He thought it was pretty good. But then he took his margins into account. Everyone's nodding because we know about margins. Yes, we do. We love to smile. 25%. So, £5,625 was his gross profit. No wonder he was going down the Googler. We said, what are you going to do to resolve this, Steve? And he says, I have to work harder. We've all said that in our lives. It's not the way to go. But we said to him, what if we could increase all of these just by 10%? He told Janelle and I to get out of the shop. He said, I need 40%. On this, I need 40%. So I'm going to get at least another couple of thousand to keep me going. I said, Steve, work with me. Please, can we just see how this goes? So he put his hands in his pockets and did the indifference. He said, yeah, all right, go on. So I said, we can increase your number of leads just by 10%. What does it come up to? He said 660. I said, okay. We can increase your conversion rate just by 10%. What does it give you? I love people. I've got a calculator here. Obviously, you don't need it. I'll throw it away. Well done. Thank you. So if we multiply that by that, how many more customers are you going to get? 181. 181. He said, oh, okay, it's all right. Yeah, he sort of piqued a little bit of interest. He said, if we can increase the transactions just by 10%, 0.2, he said, forget it, what a waste of time. I said, okay, can you run with me on it? He said, oh, okay. So, it's 2.2. And if we can increase the average sale just by 10%, all right, takes you up to 82.5. All right, what does your revenue now come to, Steve? So you got out the calculator. The calculator came to 32,942. That started to pique his interest. He thought, So he said, what happens if I increase my profit margin by 10%? I said, what a great question. Let's put it in. 27.5. Multiplying that by that, what is that going to do to your bottom line? He got the calculator out really quickly. Anyone got any idea? 9,059. Just by making a 10% increase across those areas. All of a sudden, he's increased his net profit by about 46%, isn't it? 61%, sorry. My maths is right. We worked with Steve for 5 years. We did lots of things with him about looking at what his vision was, what his financials, his P&Ls, understanding the numbers, working on his time, working on the business. He invested £62,000 with us to get his business running. He's now running 3 businesses. He's somewhere in the world because his net profit at last was £187,000. He was invested it. Did he do everything right? Absolutely not. Did he fall over several times? Absolutely he did, because that's about business. But what he did is we asked him to make one small increment every week. And if you're having a 4 weeks holiday a year out of 52, so you're working 48 weeks of the year, that's 48 different little increments you're doing in your business to get you to a stage where you're doing that. So again, it's about having control of your business. When is the best time you can have control? Starting right now. If you need to get your finances right, for goodness sake, talk to your bank manager. All right, understand it. Go and talk to your accountant so you understand your numbers. Just one last thing. Losers will always make excuses. Winners never doubt themselves. Which one are you guys? And a takeaway for you. Control your mind, control your business, and control your life. Thank you very much.